Tensions flared in Diepkloof Soweto yesterday. Diepkloof Hostel residents pelted police with stones and police retaliated by firing rubber bullets. Now, the SABC news crew was not spared. A vehicle belonging to the SABC was damaged after a rock was thrown at the window. Now, the hostel residents were protesting over lack of electricity, water and ablution facilities. They want houses to be built as they say the hostel is dilapidated and it is unsafe to live in. 3 people were arrested following violent protest action. And for more, we're joined on the line by Diepkloof Hostel resident leader Sanele Msibi. Mr. Msibi, thank you for joining us. It's good to have you here on the program.
Thank you. Morning to you and the viewers.
So, this is the 3rd time in 1 month that the Diepkloof Hostel residents have protested, basically all in the same spot. Perhaps you want to outline for us what it is that your demands are at this point.
Yeah. Before we take it to the trip, we try by all means to sit down with COJ officials to address our problems. Our problems here, the hostel is falling apart, is old, and it is overcrowding. So the human settlement knows this problem. So we address with them, but they don't respond to us. They just keep on promising we'll do this and that, we'll feed the hostel. But we will show them the other rooms. There are no roof. The other rooms you can see through inside when you are outside. But people still using those rooms. So it's not safe. It's not safe. It's been collapsing many times. Many times. Again, there is we are still using the packet system. Packet system it's not safe in terms of diseases. We have infectious diseases nowadays. Recently, there was an outbreak of cholera in Gauteng. So, the packet system, we have got children here or students who are attending school here. But if there's no electricity, we have to connect illegal connection. Many people have died here because of this illegal connection. Our COJ knows this problem. Recently, in October, November last year, they presented a project here. The total city power, the total is 18 million. They only work 2 months. Office October and November, they disappeared. Up until now, in January, we tried to call them to come and continue electrifying the hostel. Although it's falling apart, but we didn't have a choice because we have got children here or students here who are writing exams, writing homework with this electric. We need this electric. So our problems are so big here. So big problems here.
Yeah, and this is it is an issue that you have been talking about for some time. But give us a better understanding of the hostel. How many people are actually staying currently inside the hostels?
Currently, although I can't give you a specific number, but to give you an idea, hostel is built in old ways of the apartheid system.
Yeah.
You find 2 rooms with 8 people inside. You find 3 rooms with 11 people inside. It's not safe. It's not safe.
Yeah.
So now it still becomes the family rooms. So if so many rooms living in such conditions, there is no dignity on that one. You're not taking the mother, the children, dad, right here in this room. No, it is no dignity.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, I think what you're saying is it's hard to tell how many people are actually living there because there are just so many people living in one room. From your understanding, these buildings, and these hostels have been something that have been spoken about for many, many years, and they've been really falling into disrepair and have been in a bad situation for a long time. Is this the responsibility of the City of Johannesburg to look after it, or from the Department of Housing? Who are you speaking to right now to try and help you with regard to fixing the place up so that you can stay there with dignity?
Hostels belong to provinces, to the province. Right here in our local municipality. So we do have those officers and officials right here. We started there. From here, we follow the protocol. Up until the Minister of Human Settlement knows this, Minister Kupai. She came here herself and she saw this situation. And unfortunately, they only come when it's election time. But then it was election time. She came here, she promised she would talk to the province, and the province will fix the problem. She went, she never come back. The MNCs come here and promise and left. Nothing happened.
Nothing.
No changes.
Yeah, and I think that's where the frustration is coming from. We look at the frustration of the residents, but I think the problem is when we start seeing these protests turn to violence, and we start seeing a lot of trucks being looted, because there were reports of that. I mean, even our SABC car had stones thrown at it, and a lot of intimidation and violence erupted. That's a question that a lot of people are asking. Why resort to violence? Why turn to this kind of behavior to get your plight heard?
We, on behalf of the leadership, we sincerely apologize. We condemn the violence. I understand Diepkloof residents has been bottling this anger for many years. Now they must take out this anger to the wrong people.
Yeah.
I understand it. They are very angry. That's why we say we apologize for that, and it will never happen again. It will never happen again. So they are frustrated. The frustration must be taken out to the wrong people. The police, the media are not our service providers, but our government is letting us down, is failing us. And we were a very peaceful hostel in Gauteng. We have never ever had any violence, any bad behavior about us. But now people are so angry, That's why they behave like that. But we talk to them as leadership.
Yeah.
We talk to them, guys, this is wrong. You mustn't do it again.
Yeah, and we respect the fact that you have spoken to them. I mean, we do know that at the same time there were 3 people arrested yesterday for committing these violent acts, which I did mention, including looting some trucks. I mean, there was talk about the fact that there was a truck carrying beer that was looted, and of course some of the residents running there to actually go and drink the beer and get intoxicated, according to some of the reports that we are reading. But what have you heard? What is the latest on those that have been arrested?
Yeah, this morning we do the follow-up. Yesterday we engaged with both MPD leader and SAPS, we talked to them as well as the pops, because they were all here. Yeah, leadership. We went to them. We talked to them. So we'll continue today to find out and see what.
Okay.
How can we help them?
All right. So Sanele, let's wrap this up and just find out where to next and what's going to happen. Because is it quiet in the area today? Have you urged the community for some calm and peace and perhaps hope that you will get to talk to somebody to assist you? What has been the latest? And perhaps talk to us about the situation today.
The atmosphere is quiet but tense. People are still angry. This thing will not end right now. To be honest with you, this thing will not end right now until the Minister of Housing and the Mayor come and address the Hostel residents. Okay. They must come and address them. We are part of Soweto. We are part of South Africans who vote for them. And there are so many locations around here who were built after Diepkloof Hostel. And it's so painful. It's not Diepkloof Hostel and many locations. I can count many of them. But the entrance and the exit of Soweto is Diepkloof. They don't care about it. One thing, they only care about the resident of Diepkloof Hostel is their vote. So we don't like that.
Yeah.
They mustn't come here only if they want the vote. They must come and provide the service delivery here.
All right. So, Sanele, just to wrap this up, you had no contact with authorities, so nobody has officially been in touch with you to say that they're coming to visit, that they are going to assist you, or at least sit down and speak to you about your needs. No contact as yet, or has that happened?
No contact, nothing.
Okay, Sanele, got to leave it there. That was Hostel resident leader Sanele Msibi speaking about Hostel residents' protest over service delivery and the fact that their plight is still going on and no voices have been heard as yet that will be coming to visit them and try and rectify the situation.